Alright, doesn't that sound awesome? Okay, settle down everybody. Welcome to the Ballistic Report. I'm your talented host, Ike Moore, and this is the show where we break down pop culture. That's what I would like to say, but unfortunately we don't have a lot of stories this week. Has Hollywood fallen asleep or something? I haven't had a good story in about 2 weeks. But what I will do is provide you guys with 2 reviews, one story I forgot to cover last week, and a preview of tomorrow's Video Music Awards. I mean, it's either that or I let Sylvester Stallone talk for the full 5 minutes.
Hey, I take offense to that. Maybe they want to hear me promote The Expendables 3 Arthritis Attacks, playing at every nursing home near you. So, without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Adrian!
Alright, so last week saw the debut of the new NBC sitcom, The Carmichael Show. Now, I gotta tell you guys, this show surprised me. I didn't know what to expect from it, but for the first 2 episodes I saw, they seemed really entertaining. It's pretty much about a family that talks about the issues of the day, such as the Black Lives Matter campaign, guns, and all that kind of stuff. Sort of an all-in-the-family type vibe. Which I don't know how you get away with in 2015, seeing as though that we've pretty much seen everything that needs to be risque and kind of controversial. But this show does a good job of mixing it in with being funny and being controversial at the same time. It stars Jared Carmichael, which I'm sure a lot of you have not heard of, but I've seen a little bit of his stand-up since watching his show, and he has a very laid-back delivery, sort of like a Dave Chappelle, and I am glad to see David Alan Grier back on television. He plays the father, and it's great to see him get the recognition he deserved after In Living Color went off the air. And then we have Loretta Devine, who plays the mother, and seriously, who doesn't love Loretta Devine? I mean, she is such a sweetheart, and she brings all of her energy to every role that she's in. But I find it very entertaining, so if you ever get a chance, it's on Wednesdays, right after America's Got Talent. Go check it out, see for yourself how good it is. In music news, my guy The Weeknd just released his new album, Beauty Behind the Madness. And guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm real happy right now. I don't normally give a lot of things 10s, but I had to with this album. 10 out of 10. I mean, it is definitely a very, very, very awesome album. And it's crazy because I've been looking online, and even though fans have said they also love the album, some say, oh, well, he's changed. He's too pop now. When did pop become a bad thing? Can somebody explain that to me? When did going pop mean that you're going to hell? I don't get the synopsis here. Listen, coming from a guy that actually heard his earlier music, while I did love a lot of it, there is a good portion of it that I didn't like. Some of it was a little too dark, some of it was a little bit harder to get into, but I felt like with this one he found the right mix to it, where it's not too dark but it's not too light either. It's a nice mix in between. I'm just glad his name's getting out there more. It wasn't too long ago where The Weeknd was just a little internet thing we all kind of secretly listened to. Now he's mainstream and I love it. A wax museum in Las Vegas recently released the newest Nicki Minaj wax figure. Now you may be asking yourselves, oh, this is such a most respectable statue. Why could this cause any trouble? Well, unfortunately, tourists have taken upon themselves of making very inappropriate gestures to the statue. And I mean really inappropriate. So inappropriate that these are the cleanest shots that I could show you guys. Hey mommy, look, I can see my future in this crystal ball. Of course, security has been ordered to watch the premises. But seriously, what did you think was going to happen? You could have easily chosen a better pose, but you chose that one. Of course people are going to take advantage of it. I mean, it could have been worse. You could have had a statue of Miley Cyrus twerking. Oh God, I got nightmares thinking about it. Speaking of Miley Cyrus, the 2015 MTV Video Music Awards are tomorrow. And of course, I'm going to give you all my thoughts next week, but I thought I'd give a little bit of a preview of what to expect. Just like the BET Awards, all we care about are the performances and must-see moments, and there will be lots of them. Especially with this young lady taking the reins. Miley Cyrus hosting for the first time. And producers have told her she can do whatever she wants. Man, I can just hear the FCC complaining right now. But what I'm most excited for is the return of Yeezus. Kanye West returns to receive the Video Vanguard Award. And if MTV knows what it's doing, they will give this man 45 minutes. A straight 45-minute performance. Don't cut him off early, because I want to hear everything that this man has to say. This is my all-time favorite artist. I know he wilds out a lot, but this man makes classic music, and I can't wait. In the meantime, that will do it for this week's edition of the Ballistic Report. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, all my social media outlets are in the description box, and leave your comments below. Until next week, I've been your talented host, Ike Moore, reminding you it's okay to be ballistic as long as it's done responsibly. Good night, Internet.